Hi there, it's Chris Kramer coming to you today from inside the Gyrotonics room at Miami City Ballet, and I am here with principal dancer Jeanette Delgado. And Jeanette, I really wanted to talk to you today because I know you practice gyrotonics to, stay in shape as a dancer. And for a lot of people, they've never heard of gyrotonics. So they're like, gyro what? What is this machine? Yeah. So, I kind of just wanted to talk to you a little bit. How did gyrotonics come about for you? When did you first learn about this?
I was in the school, the Miami City Ballet School, and one of our teachers that came in, it was like my last year in the school, she trained in gyrotonics under the man who developed it. So she came and kind of started to work with some of us and whoever was willing to just try something new, and we were kind of explained that it was like a Pilates type of, not really ballet, but movement oriented like exercises. So it seemed like something that I would want to do, and so that's how I kind of got into it. And so it's been like 8 years now that I've been doing it. And I go on and off, we get busy with the season, and then sometimes it's hard because it is an extra added workout type of thing. But definitely in the summers, and now since I was dealing with this injury, it's been really nice. In ballet, sometimes you do everything to one side, or like when you're doing a certain ballet, you're only on one leg.
Right.
And you're sitting on this machine and you're using like both of the sides of your body. So for me, it just feels like it like loosens me and kind of balances out my two sides.
Well, that makes sense. Like, so, I mean, just with how choreography is and everything, I mean, you could be like, really using one side and strengthening one side, maybe overdeveloping one side as compared to another side of your body.
Exactly.
Since
Yeah. So this really, you're constantly working like with the legs and with your arms with both sides of your, and it's movement too. It's not just like work your stomach. I feel like it's
not like sit-ups.
Exactly. You feel like you're almost dancing at the same time, but in a more healthy way than ballet, which is not exactly so healthy for you. You're always turned out and stuff. Here you sit.
The majority of people don't walk like super turned out. Like
exactly. So this feels much more natural, but you still feel like you're kind of dancing and moving and strengthening in a different way. For me, it's also just more like it has kept me like focused and kind of a little sane, like to have something
else to come to.
Exactly. To have something outside of ballet that I can feel like I'm working and not being judged or not like judging myself. There's no mirrors in here. Like
it's kind of like your time to get away and move your body and kind of like a sense of freedom in movement.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
that's what I feel like has been, I think, the biggest like reason why I come to it. Not necessarily that I feel like it's helped me in ballet so much, or it's just definitely made me feel good for my body on my own time. And then I do feel sometimes I'll come in the morning and use it as a warm-up before class, and automatically I get into class and my body, whether it's just that I'm warm or from this type of work, either way it makes me feel good. So
yeah, sure.
I like it.
Sure. It's nice to enter a class. Most people don't know this, but I mean, just for someone, I mean, you dance all day long. You take an hour-and-a-half class every single day, before starting your rehearsal day. But, you and most dancers come in before class and do a whole other little mini warm-up before doing a ballet class.
Yes, because the ballet class it's not natural for your body. So, I mean, you dance for 8 hours a day and then you walk out of here without, like, you've just done all this unnatural stuff for your body, and then you go to sleep, you eat, you go to sleep, you wake up the next day, your body's kind of like, what did you just do to me? Exactly. So this is like a nice way to kind of wake it up and naturally kind of start warming
Loosen it up.
Yeah.
Now, could you foresee someone who isn't a ballet dancer doing this type of work, because it's so like in the ballet world?
I think a lot of people do this that aren't. I think it's starting to get much more. My mom started doing it.
Oh yeah. What does your mom say about gyrotonics?
She loves it. She loves it. She likes it because I think it really it does attract people, even if you're not a dancer, because of the sequence of movements and stuff. You feel like you're. I don't know. Everybody likes to dance, whether you're a ballet dancer. I feel like it's movement. It's not just exercises to strengthen, and so
Yeah, it's not like a hardcore like sculpt class at the gym or something like that.
But you're definitely sculpting your muscles and but in a healthier way. I feel like it's nothing in here is like gonna hurt you. I feel like, you know, like sometimes those things at the gym you can, and if you're new and you're not familiar with it, you would do it with someone coaching you and helping you through it, so they would be able to watch you and kind of show you how to do it, and so I think it's beneficial to anybody.
So Jeanette, would you mind showing us a few exercises?
Sure. So you start off kind of usually with like both of your arms, and you're definitely, think of like in ballet we move like in circles, and it's always kind of rotation through like both of your sides, so it's very beneficial for ballet. This is very like you're opening, and then I'm going to talk through this and then I'm going to start shaking, because you use your stomach to kind of pull your body back, and so you're starting to like wake up and lift and like pull your body up and lengthen, and then you can reverse it. And then we do like figure eights, which is fun because I feel like you start moving from side to side.
But I can really see you lengthening your upper body,
as
a dancer.
And then you can go to one side and kind of start like twisting. There's like a lot of, which definitely I feel the sides of my body like start working. And the whole time you're kind of pushing through your feet and getting grounded into the floor.
Engaging your legs as well. So it's not, even though you're just using your
it's
arms
coming
to push
a lot
it's coming
from
from
pelvis
everywhere.
And so it's like a whole body type of thing. There's also fun stuff you can do to strengthen your arms, which is helpful for like partnering and stuff like that, where you just kind of are like twisting. And a lot of gyro is with your breath, so that it feels more natural, so that you're not, some exercises you forget to use your breath, but you know, in life you breathe naturally. So I feel like that's also a nice thing about this exercise, is that you feel more like it's just natural what you're doing. You're not doing anything that's like out of the ordinary, so it makes me happy.
So Jeanette, thank you so much for showing us some of the gyrotonics exercises that you do. Is this something you'll be doing during your break from Miami City Ballet to stay in shape?
Yeah, it's definitely, it's nice because I think of it, it's more like I want to come in and do this. Like, if I don't take a class, it's good to take off from ballet and get away from it and kind of, you know, we think so much about it, we're constantly doing it all season long, it's good to get away from it, but this is something that I don't necessarily think of as like,
I have to go work out.
Exactly. It's like something that makes me happy, that I like to move my body in this way, and so I'll be here if you're looking for me in the summer.
All right. Well, thank you so much for sharing with us and giving us an insight into gyrotonics.